What's up, everybody? We're back at it again with another toy review. This time, it is of 1992. I think it's 1992. 1990. No, 1995. 1995 Toy Biz action figure cable. This is the Urban Assault cable. This right here is one of my favorite cables of all time, regardless of how many cables have came out since then. Something about this character I really like. I love the body shape, the body mold of this cable. He was one of my favorite cables growing up. um I love him in the blue and gold X-Men wardrobe. Freaking awesome. I love the gun, the missiles. The gun attaches to his shoulder. There you see the X-Men, X-Force. There's the original Cable. Now, the original Cable, the original Toy Biz Cable, I had him. Never really cared too much for him. This guy right here, I just think he's one of the better cables there is. I think he's one of the best cables, one of the best gun cables. Um, of course, I haven't seen I haven't actually held the 19, not 19, wow. What decade am I in? I haven't actually held the new Marvel Legends cable from the Deadpool wave. He looks pretty cool, but this guy right here, you can just look at him and you can see that he's a very solid character. And how often do you see a cable action figure with him being in the blue and gold and having the X-Men logo on him? Twice. On his belt and on his, I guess, on his gun. I don't know what you would call it. His gun holster, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, this is my opinion. This is one of the better cables that have been made, and it's all the way from 1995. So it's over 20 years old, 25 years old. My math is all wrong. I don't know what decade I'm living in. But anyways, we'll flip over to the back and show you some of the original Toy Biz action figures. Some of the Toy Biz action figures, the ones that started it all. Here at the bottom, these are the ones that actually started it all. The Beast, which I have. He's a really good Beast. He still holds up to this day. In my opinion, I think he's one of the better beasts out there. Some of the beasts that have come along really can't really match up with this guy, even though he's very simplistic and he's just kind of a dull blue beast. He's a really cool beast, and I really like him. And he looks a lot like the original beast from the original X-Men cartoon. Magneto, never had Magneto, never had Storm. I had the Wolverine. Wolverine was awesome back in the day. Gabant, I had him. They had another version of him that came out, which I liked better. The Cyclops was a really good Cyclops. This was the light up Cyclops blaster, and he was a really good Cyclops. I really liked him. They did a really good job on that Cyclops. Go up here, and then you see the other characters, Sunfire. I'm not even going to pronounce none of the names. I can't pronounce none of the names. I can barely speak English. Come on now. Yeah. Other characters that are not really well known other than the Wolverine. Um, yeah, really cool. Really cool. I mean, some of these Toy Biz action figures, they hold up. In my opinion, some of them they still hold up to this day. Gladiator. I never had the Gladiator action figure growing up. I would have loved to have had him in my possession. Maybe I'll find him one day and review him. This right here, War Star. I had him when I was younger. He was a very cool figure. This right here was Corsair. I always thought he was Forge, but he's Corsair. Swashbuckling space pirate. Okay, I didn't know that. I learned that over 25 years later. That's not Forge. That's Corsair. Space Wolverine, never had Space Wolverine. Never had Phoenix. Phoenix looks like a pretty good character from 1990, what, 1995? 92, somewhere in that era. And there's the Blackbird jet. I actually had the Blackbird jet back in the day. Up and sold it. Never had the Sentinel. But anyways, we're 5 minutes into this video and we haven't opened this package yet. So we're going to go ahead and pop this baby open. What do you think? What do you think? What do you say? What do you say, folks? So it's not going to take much to get into this package. I'm sure he'll open very easily. And there he goes. I almost hate opening this package because they're just so beautifully packaged. Kind of reminds me of the Spawn action figures. They were just so beautifully packaged. You just hate to open them up. But there he is. Oh yeah, he comes with a card. This is there's the Toybiz logo, the original Toybiz logo. This is Ahab. This was the 1994 Flair Ultra, which I do have a collection of 1994 Ultra trading cards. They were really done very well, these cards, trading cards. Actually, if I can take it off, I'll show it to you guys if I can without ripping it. Got tape on it. It just shows the back and it shows the story of Ahab. Very cool. Very cool. Brings back a lot of memories. I'll put my camera down so I can do this with two hands. You guys get a better look at Cable. We'll take a look at him first, then we'll take a look at his weapons. So here he is, ladies and gentlemen, and oh, he's a little stiff. I don't even know if his legs bend. I'm sure they do. They're gonna break off because they're so old. But yeah, there he is. Man, it's been so long since I've held this guy in my hands. I remember having him when I was younger, and he was just awesome character. Awesome action figure. I'm going to try to bend his legs. I know they're going to break off. Well, one thing about these Toybiz action figures, they were pretty sturdy. There we go. They just haven't been moved in over 25 years. There he goes. He kind of has like a space vibe going on, like he's like an astronaut spacesuit. But overall, I mean, he's just a solid, cool character. I mean, he still holds up to this day. He's a little greasy for being in the packaging for so long. But there he goes. He has no elbow bend, nothing. His arms do lift up. This is where you attach his gun. He also holds his gun too, which is pretty awesome. Like I said, I just love him in the blue and gold X-Men, wardrobe. It's pretty dope. His legs do extend and they do bend. His knees do bend, so that's a good thing. Yeah, they don't make them like they used to. That's for damn sure. But you know what? I'm going to here. You can stay in here, and I'm gonna take these out right here. His missiles. They're just kind of taped in there. And then his gun. I'll show you his gun. There is his gun. It's a pretty cool looking gun. It's been a while since I've held this gun in my hand. It's pretty cool. And it's a pretty lightweight plastic. His missiles go in like so. And it actually does fire. It should fire. You just push the weapon right here. And there you go. And it still works. 25 years later, it still works. Pop them in there like that. And then, boom. That's pretty damn amazing that it still freaking works. Let's put the missile back in there. I think it attaches to a shoulder. Oh, yeah, it does. Does it? I can't remember how it goes. I think it goes like, oh, yeah, it goes like this. It just kind of ports. I don't know if you guys can see that. It kind of just ports right into there, which is kind of weird or kind of dumb. Let's see if I can get it in there. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of ports into his chest like so. You think if you move his arm up, the gun will move up, but no, it actually just moves up like that. Like that. And it just kind of like that. And that's the extent of of that. It's kind of dumb. You know, I wish there was a better piece, like a gun that could be attached to his shoulder like that. But this was Toy Biz, 1995, back in the day. So, but good thing about it is you don't have to keep that there. You can actually move that up, move that out the way to the back if you want to. And he actually does hold this gun, which is pretty cool. And put it in his hand like so. And yeah, there you go. I actually have some better weapons I can probably give Cable. They're somewhere around here. That would probably go better than this gun that he has. Matter of fact, if I just pop that out, there you go. Get rid of that red missile. And there he goes. It looks good just holding that gun by itself. Very cool. Very, very cool action figure. I think in my opinion, I think this guy still holds up to this day. I mean, he's one of the best Cables there is. Head articulation. I'm sure it swivels. It just, maybe it doesn't, but yeah, and it's a very youthful Cable too. You know, I wish they would have given him a beard, but he looks good nonetheless. He looks good. I mean, the boots, the wardrobe. Oh, here's this thing. Oh, okay, there he goes. There's a button back here. I guess it's like a draw. You just kind of... There he goes. Oh, okay, there's a little button on the back. I never knew there was a button. Maybe it's been so long I forgot, but it's a button right here. You just press it, push it down, and it's like a quick draw. There he goes. Yeah, very cool. I mean, yeah, one of my favorite Cables ever made. This is the Urban Assault Cable from 1995 Toy Biz. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Like I said, in my opinion, he still holds up to this day. And this is one of the characters I used to have back in the day. And yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. Just have him in my hand again. It's pretty cool. Pretty amazing feeling. There's his arm, you know. Beautifully made character. Because of the sentimentalness of this character, but the sculpture overall. Of course, I'm not going to give him a 10 because he has very little articulation. But the sculpture, I mean, look at the gun. Look how beautiful that gun is. Look how beautiful his wardrobe. The sculpture, everything about this guy is close to a 10. But I can't give him a 10 because of the articulation. But you know what? I'm going to give this character a 9. Maybe 8.5, 9. I think he deserves it. Brings back a lot of good memories. My opinion, one of the best Cables ever made, in my opinion. He's very sturdy, very lightweight, but very sturdy overall. And he's just a cool 90s action figure. Very cool 90s Cable in the blue and gold. There you guys have it. There is my review of Cable from 1995 Toy Biz. This is the Urban Assault Cable. So if you guys like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Flipagram, and of course, you can always find cool videos of me reviewing cool things like this. There he goes. Of the 1995 Urban Assault Cable. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you later. Bye.